Okay, the same exercise what we saw over there. So today we will just open the Eclipse over there, and then we'll try to write actually what first a basic program. So we will get download the actually what Eclipse from the actually what the uh, from the net. Then after that we right click and then we extract here. We will get actually what a folder called Eclipse here. Just double click on it, then you will have this Eclipse application. Got it? So first we need to double click, then we will run it. So I already told you in the Eclipse what we need to do. We need workspace, project, superb. Next, package, yes. Then
class,
yes, Java or class file. It will be usually there in the C drive, so I can browse and then I can change it to a different location. Okay, that is best to do. So yes, we are done, and then we have selected actually what my latest workspace. Then I need to launch. So what is a workspace? Workspace is a place where my code files will be saved. That is what workspace here. Okay, so workspace will be created. The next thing actually what I need to create the project. Okay, so can anyone tell me what are the informations a project will have? Once you create a project, what all we will have?
We'll have source library, source and
Superb. Source
and bin folder.
Bin folder. Superb. So what a source folder will consist of? What a bin folder will consist of?
Source folder will consist of all library files.
No. So one will have Java files, one we will have class files.
Okay.
So what a source folder will consist of? Okay, we will see. We will see that.
Dot Java files here.
Superb. Source folder will consist of .java files. Bin folder will consist of
Dot class.
Dot class files.
Yes, correct. So what is the usage of .java files? What is the usage of .class files means? Java files are files actually what where we can edit and then we can see the program and then or write the program. Okay, so it's a editable information. This Java files, once when it is compiled, it will create a .class file. These .class files can be read only by the JVM alone. Correct? These .class files can be read only by the JVM alone. No one can edit this program. Once we edit, we cannot read any information on it. So that my code files are safer with me. This Java files, the programmers will have these .class files actually what will be sent to the client whenever anyone asks for a demo. That's why our code files are saved. Yes. Okay. So now I want to create a project. Can anyone help me?
Yeah, new project.
Go to file, new.
Java project.
Java project.
And project name.
The project name I can just give third project.
Yeah, and keep the environment as it is. And,
yes.
Finish.
1.8.
Yeah.
Finish it. So once we create the project, we will get a source folder here. And then if I go to the original folder location, right click, properties. So inside the third project, we will get source and bin folder and then other files which is needed for the executions format. Okay. So then here we will have JRE system library. So what the JRE system library will consist of?
All the jar files.
Jar files. Inside the jar files, you can see we will have a lot of packages. Inside the packages, we will have class files. These class files are used for my actually what? Execution over there. That means already pre-written code informations, all those things will be present here. Okay. So JRE system library. That is, if I write system.out.println, so that means Internally, there are 20 to 30 lines of code is already written for that. Okay, those informations actually what that we will get from this GR system library. Instead of I'm writing actually what the entire information. So what we can do means we can get the pre-written informations and then we can utilize it. Okay, these are all the Java code which is written by the Java programmers, and then they have created these dot class files for us. So where we can utilize them instead of we write everything. Okay, that's the thing. Next. So we have created the project. So I want a hiring. Can you help me right now? So how to actually what create a package, a Java and class file? Can you tell me what I need to do now?
Yeah, sure. I mean, select the source.
Yes.
Source
Right click
folder,
on the source folder.
new,
New.
and then package.
Yes, I'll create. So now next.
And then right click on that and then create a class, new class.
Yes.
Give the name and then
I'll just give print statement. Yes. Next.
yeah, either we can leave that as in public or like select a package.
Correct. What will be the difference between the public and that package if I select?
Yeah, you'll get a public class. That's it. So,
Correct. Okay, extra keyword called public we will get here.
yeah.
That's our
And
thing.
then if you want a main, so just click on that public static void main.
Super. So now I'm not going to choose my main. So I'll just click on finish.
Yeah.
Hey, good. Hey, thanks, Hari. Thank you. Hey, hi, Robert.
I'm early.
Hey, Robert. Robert, can you help me right now? I have forgot to click on the checkbox called main. So
Yeah.
what is the shortcut for us to bring it?
Type main, MAIN,
Yes.
control space,
Yes. Control space.
and then enter.
Enter. Yes. Then I want to print actually what hello world. So for that
Okay.
shortcut.
CISO, SYSO,
Yes.
control enter. Yeah, control enter.
Yes.
Control space and then enter.
Yes.
And then hello world.
Hello world. Yes. Correct. Super. Good. Hey, good. Hey, thanks, Robert. Okay. Now everyone you got. So how to create a project, a package, and then after that, write a normal program over there. Okay. That's it. So next, now we will start with actually what data types. So the first step actually first we have to understand what is data types, and based on that actually what we should know actually what are the other things. So data types. Okay, so here. So what is this data types over there? Can to make it in a simple way over there. So data types, okay, which will help actually what the variables to decide what type of values to be stored in it. Okay, so that is it's kind of a container. Okay, a container which helps variables to decide what type of values to be stored in it. Okay, these containers will have a range of actually what a range or a set of values which allows for me to store in it. Okay, so it actually have the range of information, range of actually what values will be given over there. Okay, what is it we will see. Okay, can anyone tell me what are the data types you guys have come across? Can you guys help me? What are the data types you guys know?
A string, integer, character,
Integer, char, no.
float.
Yes, we have char and then we have string.
Integer and float.
Yes, we have integer, then we have float, Then,
Boolean.
yes, we also have Boolean. Then decimal values to be stored, we have other one. Any idea? We have double. Then we have byte, integer. Before that, we also have short, integer, long. Okay, so we have, these are the different data types we have. So if you see here, this byte, short, integer, and then long. These four data types will help me to store numbers. Okay, then this float and double will help me to store
Decimal.
decimals. Super. Same thing, Boolean. Can you tell me?
Yeah, it's 0 or 1, like
No,
flat.
Boolean.
It's,
True or false.
Yes, true or false. Just give me a minute. It's string here. Okay, the same thing. Character. Can you tell me what it allows to store me? A single letter alone. Anything comes with single code, okay, with a single letter alone, because maximum it can store only one letter alone. Okay, that is a character. The next is actually what?
String.
String. String alone is not directly a data type here, but it acts as a data type. Okay, string is a class, but also acts as a data type here. Okay, so next, string. What is string? It will do means anything that comes in double quotes will be treated as a string. It can store a single letter, or it can store a group of words, or if a number is mentioned inside a double quotes also will be treated as a string. Anything that comes inside double quotes will be treated as a string here. That's it. Clear? Next, the question arises here is what means, that is, we have four data types which allows me to store numbers. Why we need these four data types to store numbers, and why we need these two data types to store decimals? Okay, that's a question will arise. So what is the information for that means? So simple. So I told you everything is kind of a container. This is byte. This is short. Teacher. Long. This is float. Double. Okay. So here the byte will allow. Okay, I'm not going to give the real numbers. The real numbers we will see again. What the byte will do means it helps me to store values from -127 to 128. Helps me to store values -127 to 128. Okay. The same thing short helps me to store values from -300 to 300. Integer -500 to 500. Long -1000 to 1000. Float is a decimal, so -2000.00 to 2000.00. Same thing, double minus 5000 to 5000.00. Okay, or we'll make it as 99, whatever it is. Okay, this is what it can store values. Okay, so now you'll see. So I have a value here called 620. Okay, 620 is the value I have. That means now I want to store it in a variable. Means okay, the data types will actually what helps actually what variables to decide whether these values can be stored in it. So now how it's going to help me? 620. So if you see 620 comes under this range of minus 127 to 128. No. In this short, no. In this integer, no. In this long, yes. So longs allows me to store actually what? This value. Got it? Same thing I have actually what right now? 250. Can anyone tell me in which are the data types actually what allows me actually what to store the value? In which are the data types range 250 comes? Hi Shalisha, can you tell me?
Yeah, it's short and byte.
Correct.
Yeah.
Short, it will allow. Byte minus 127 to 128. In this range, 250 will come?
No.
No. So this will not be allowed. Short, 250 comes under this range. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
In this 500?
Yes.
Yes. Integer also allowed. Minus 1000 to 1000. Yes. Long also allows.
Yes. Yeah.
Got it? So this is how actually what the data types allow. The same thing next is decimals means same thing. If I have 3000.35, that means what? Minus 2000 to 2000. Will it allow?
No.
No.
Double it allows.
Correct. Only in double it allows. That's it. This is how the data types helps actually what for the variables to decide what values to be stored in that variable. Okay. So that's what data type. Data type is actually what is kind of a container which has a range of values which helps actually what decides the variable, which helps the variables to decide what values to be stored in it. Okay, we can just give it in this. Which okay, a container which has a range of values a container which has a range of values that helps variables to decide what type of values to be stored in it. Okay, that's it. Yeah. So next we will see about variables. So what is this variables over there? Okay, the original range, if you want to know data types. So this is what the range here. See, short it will allow minus 32,768 to 32,767. Okay, the same thing integer minus 2147483648 to 21474863. Okay, like long also will allow its values. Float will allow a value. Double will allow the most of it. Okay, so usually everyone uses actually what integer for actually what the okay integer actually what to store the numbers, then double to store actually what the decimals over there. Because why means more, no one actually what uses more than this one. Only in actually what finance based application insurance domains will actually what the values will be used more. Otherwise all the application be used lesser than this only. Okay, that's the main reason for it. Okay, so yeah, let me just take this. Okay, I just mentioned over here. Next, we will see about variables. Okay, so variables actually what does that mean? Okay, is just a memory location which helps actually what values to store in it. Okay, a memory location to store values in it. Okay, data types decides what values can be stored in it. Got it? Data types decide what values can be stored in it. That's the main thing. Got it, guys? Okay, so now next. In variables, we have two informations. One is declaration. The other one is initialization. Declaration and then initialization. Okay, so declaration means creating a memory. Okay, creating a memory, that is called as declaration here. The next is initialization. Initialization means storing a value into the memory. Okay, declaration means creating a memory for the variable. Okay, initialization means storing a value to memory location. Okay, declaration. So how we can declare a variable means so simple. Integer a. Okay, so this is how we will declare a variable. So when we declare like this, so what will happen? It creates me a memory location called a for me here. Got it? Creates a memory location called a. The name of the memory location will be a. then this integer acts as a reference to the memory location. It says store only integer values alone. That's what it will do. It says store only integer values alone. That means what? Store only values from actually what? Minus 500 to 500 alone. That's what. Okay, according to our example. Got it? Initialization means storing a value to the memory location. That means I just give a is equal to 10. Now what will happen? It searches for a memory location called a. Then after that it finds this. Then it tries to store 10 into it. But before storing it over there, 10, what will happen? It will actually what checks with it. Sorry. Okay. It verifies actually what? Where is the memory location called a? Yes, we have here. Then it tries to store 10. Okay, so before storing, it checks whether it is there under the range of minus 500 to 500. Yes, it is there. Then it stores the value 10 here. Next is reinitialization. Reinitialization. So now again, I'm going to give a is equal to 20. Now what will happen? It searches for the memory location called a again. Okay. Yes, we found this here. Okay. Now what it will do? It will replace the value from 10 to 20. Reinitialization means replaces the value from 10 to 20. Got it? Already we have, I'm sorry, yeah, please come again.
Overriding, right?
Yes, correct. Overriding. Okay. Replaces the existing value to a new value. Replaces the existing value to new value. Got it? Any questions for anyone? What is variable, and in variable what is declaration, initialization, and then reinitialization? Any questions for anyone on this? Clear for everyone on this? Okay, good. So next we will see actually what are the different types of variables we have. So before that we'll have a short break for a 5 minutes. Then after that we will continue actually what are the different things. Okay, got it? We'll have a 5 minutes break. Then we will see actually how actually what are the different types of variable we have, and then how to use it. Okay, a 5 minutes, a 7 minutes break over there. 8:20 we will again connect, guys. Okay, thank you.